Hello everybody, and welcome to a new series on the Lachlan Plays channel. Lachlan Plays Dungeons of Dredmor. Now, I've spent a bit of time with this game before. I know a little bit about it, but I haven't actually finished it. I haven't actually gotten past, I think, the second or the third floor, and that was on the quick mode. So today, I'm going to see how far I can get, or, just until I die, basically. And let's get started. We will go on Elves Just Want to Have Fun, which is easy difficulty because I suck. And we will leave Permadeath on because that's how I roll. And we have no time to grind. Actually, no, we have time to grind. Let's grind. Alright, so here's our skills that we get to pick. This is what makes Dungeons of Dredmor so interesting. Now, these are the skills that come with the game. But there are skills on the Steam Workshop that people can make themselves, which I will be looking to in the future. But just to start off, we've got, weapons, swords, throwing weapons, melee. We've got some magic going on. We've got some crafting. Now, I've had a bit of luck with swords and a bit of luck with... We'll get shield bearer as well. And artful dodge. And we will also get a little bit of magic too. Now, I do like Mathemagic. I will show you what that does later. It's just a different kind of spells. What else? We will get Viking Wizardry. We will try that eventually. We will get Blood Mage as well, since we regain magic by killing people. And we will also get Perception, so we can find traps. And we'll get a crafting one just to make sure we covered all the bases. So we will probably get smithing, since I would like a nice sword. Now let's get started. We'll name our hero today Alfred. Oh, you poor bastard. And he will be a man. And what have we got here? In ages long past, great heroes bound the Dark Lord Dredmor in the depths of the earth, that his evil would trouble the land nevermore. Alas, the foul lich Dredmor proved most devious and patient, for he has been loosening his magical bonds, slowly freeing himself to again spread his evil in the world of light. He must be stopped again! Once more, it is a time of adventure, of glory. It is a time for a hero. Unfortunately, this hero is you. You have been summoned by the king to prove yourself, to save the land and its people, to join the heroes of legend in victory over the Dungeons of Dredmor. Pretty epic. Alright, this is how we start. We've got our map up here, and we'll bring up our character sheet here. Here's Alfred's equipment. We have wooden sword, some leather cuirass, I can't ever pronounce it, a wooden shield, and here's what we've sort of put our points into here. We also have a whole bunch of stats that affect things like tinkering level and smithing level and all that. So I have dodge and block chances, and we have burliness and nimbleness and whatnot. So we have our life here, and down the bottom we also have a magic over here, or a mana rather. We have one spell at the moment, which is Froda's Jump Discontinuity, which is a random teleport as far as I know. I'll also bring up our inventory over here, where we have, I'll make that bigger, where we have some lockpicks and a My Little Anvil Junior smithing kit, which allows us to craft things, and a disposable ingot press, which will make ingots. Now there's also the crafting, which I think is, what is it? There we go. Which is another major part of the game, which we can collect items to make armor and stuff. And by stuff, I mean swords and axes and shields and a whole bunch of things that I can't make right now because I don't have the skill or the parts. We also got ingots and whatnot over here, but we'll see what we come across. I will reduce the size of my inventory just for now, and we'll head on out. Now, this is a turn-based game in the way that every time we make a move, the enemy moves, and everybody takes one move at a time. You can also wait, which is crucial when you're fighting. So I have a food vendor over here, but we have no money, as shown down here. food, and everything's ridiculously expensive for some reason. I could really use a sewer brew right now. But we have no Zorkmans, which is currency in this game. Picked up some gloves, which are supple leather gloves. These gloves are eerily supple, apparently. So we will just play along, and we will equip them over here. And we'll head on out. So we have a choice here. We can head left, right, or down. We'll head down today. Our goal is, as far as I know, to get as deep as we can. And there is multiple ways to make it down to the next level. Oh, they're all stairs, but you can choose when you want to go. So your best strategy here is to grind, as far as I know. So we have some Havati down here, which we can eat to regain health. But there is an enemy here, a sickly diggle, which is a strange little bird thing that tunnels through walls with its odd rubbery nasal appliance. Okay, it's also diseased. So we will walk closer and see what he does. Maybe we can sneak up on him from behind. Also picked up that Havati. And there's a boulder drop plate here, which I think we saw because we had the... what's it called? The artful dodging, I think. We can disarm this by clicking on it, and we have a 45% chance of success. So I'm going to leave that one for now, and I'm going to see if I can sneak up on this diggle and smack him in the back of the head with our wooden sword. And
Critical
we got a
hit.
critical, and we got our mana back a little bit, and we killed him. So we got some Zorkmans, and there's a Danish over here, and these look like traps or something. So we'll pick up that, and we'll also pick up these bronze greaves, and we will definitely equip those because we have nothing in that slot at the moment. And we will continue on. We'll also check out this handheld weaponry dispenser, which I think we can throw at things, but everything seems to be very expensive for what it is. So we'll check out this chest. Ooh, we got a roughly crafted iron helm for a roughly crafted Viking warrior, which we'll definitely pick up and equip. The only problem I have with this game is it doesn't show what you look like when you've got your armor on, as in regards to, say, Binding of Isaac, where all the items you do pick up are, instantly applied to how you look. We also have a sleeping diggle over here, and some various other things. We have Tinkerer parts, which allow us to make different things. So we'll definitely pick that up. And a satanic displacement glyph, which randomly teleports us to a randomly placed teleporter somewhere else in the rest of the level. So, nope, I stepped on a trap because I am not a clever man. And continue on, and that diggle on the head.
Hit.
And he is hitting pretty hard. So we'll hit him again, and we'll keep hitting him. We'll just watch our health for a bit. And he's dead. Didn't seem like too big of a problem. We are, however, a little low on health. We are 22 out of 31. But that can come back by either waiting around or by eating food. And it comes back on every turn, as in every step we walk, it'll add a certain amount back according to how much health the food gives. So we will eat this Havati here, and we can either walk around and our health will go back up, or we can hit digest, and if there's no enemies around, it'll heal us the rest. And, easy. So we'll see if we can disarm this trap. Actually, no, we'll go around the other side just to make sure it can't shoot us with an arrow, since that gargoyle up there will be shooting the arrow. And we got it. And we'll do the same over here. And we got more points. Now, we will travel through this satanic displacement glyph, and we'll see where we end up. Alright, we got teleported to the exact opposite side of the map here. As you can see over here. We were here, and if we go back, after we collect this money, it'll take us back, which is very useful for traveling far. So we'll continue up through this way and see what awaits us. More Zorkmans, which is always pleasant. We will save those because there are shops in this game. We'll also pull this lever, which did something. Ooh, it opened up a secret room with... what is it? A shiv. Now, I'm fairly sure that's not as good as our other weapon. So it's got, by the looks of it, 1 slash and 1 stab, I think. And this has 2 something. 2 crushing damage and 1 slashing damage. So if we took that one, that would be a downgrade, but we will hold on to it to sell a little while later. So we'll continue on this way. More Zorkmans and a pair. I do love me some pairs, but I don't know if they're in season at the moment. Now, we have some Diggles here. Shouldn't be too big of a problem, because I think the one we fought before was a boss version of it named Siegfried. And we have a statue of Dredmor, which I think we can destroy for more experience. So these guys are going to come towards us, and we will smack him in the face. And we should be able, yeah, we took him out before this guy comes up. So if we were to move over to any of these spots, he'd get the next turn, and he would attack us. So we're going to wait by pressing space, and then we're going to attack him first. Now this has got me through a bunch of fights in the early game, and we will break the statue of Dredmor for some heroic vandalism. Now we've got to level up here. Now from this, we get to expand our skills. Now this is why it's so important to pick good skills in the beginning that synergize with everything else. So we have all our various skills we picked here, like the swords and the sword play, and it's just a basic level up system to get to something awesome at the end. So we already have student of fencing, which I think is just a minor combat bonus, but if we do the next level, we'll get, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but I think it's a better sword skill. I think that will just pop up passively in battle. So we'll check out what we have, or what we could get. We have duck and cover. It increases our defenses when we get hit. Or we have Aikido for adventurers, which is a dodge into a counterattack sometimes. We have Becklam's diminuting calculus, which is a spell, which I am rather partial to, since it's carried me for a while now. We also have Vital Siphon, which will give us health back. It's basically lifesteal. And we have Highly Aware, which increases our chance to see traps and whatnot. And we have Smithing stuff, which will just give us a level in smithing and allow us to make more complicated things. So I think we may take Vital Siphon this time, since we'll get another level up soon. But it shouldn't be too good an issue to get Becklam's diminuting calculus either, since that is rather powerful. So we got that, and our friend Alfred here is playing on his PSP, or his Game Boy, or whatever you'd like to call it. And we'll continue on. More Zorkmans. A wooden barrel with nothing in it, which is a damn shame. There's a trap here, and I like to disarm these since I just like the experience, to be honest. We will head back and grab this one again. We got hit again. And again, not having too much luck. Still not having too much luck.
Eat food to regain health.
Okay, we're just going to leave that one, but we will eat some food. We will digest it as well, just because I don't want to waste time. And we'll continue on. More Zorkmans and a bat, or a little batty. It's bat, it flaps, it has teeth, it is peaceful, and is not attacking at the moment. And it's also asleep, and some copper wire, which I think we can use to crafting. So we'll head on over, and we'll smack this guy in the back of the head, and he's dead. Which is fantastic for us. We'll take that copper wire and put it into our inventory. Ship there. Ooh, what's this? Giant spike things. I've never seen these before. Alright. So this guy knows we're here now, since he had the exclamation mark over our head. I'll, Metal Gear Solid. So, yep. We'll smack him in the face. You dead fool. And we got some health back. And here is our stairs. We'll break that too. The stairs will take us down to the next level, but I don't think we're powerful enough for that, because there's a whole bunch of people down here. I don't want to deal with that. So we're going to get out of there. I don't think they can follow us up the stairs. More Zorkmans and another sickly Diggle. And we'll wait for him to turn around. And if he comes back up this way, or not, we'll get a smack in the head. Now, I do believe we got poisoned here, which we've caught the Diggle flu, apparently. And that'll stay with us for 43 more turns, which, you know, is the number there. So as we walk, it'll go down. Some things will take your health down, which you really need to watch out for. But we will continue on. Find more Zorkmans and a burnt out wand, which you can use with a particular crafting item to recharge wands. And we seem to be in a good place around here with all this all these coins. We've also got some supple leather gloves here, which we will compare to our other gloves, but I do believe they're exactly the same. So we'll leave them for now, possibly sell them later on. I think we can sell stuff. I left something on the ground, didn't I? Sewer brew. So we'll definitely take that. More Zorkmans. Yes, I'm hoping to make this into a long series. Hopefully we don't die. But I will be trying to do this episodically. Just to have, not to make the episodes 4 hours long, because they can go that far. We have a locked door here, which we're kicking, but it resisted our efforts, but then we shattered it with our magnificent foot, only to find a sickly diggle, which was back in the back of the head. And he also poisoned us again, which is pain. But we found a wand of laser. And some platinum, which I think is fairly rare. So let's try using this wand on our next enemy. I don't know how rare it is. Ooh, an emerald. Okay, I believe we annihilated that diggle. And picked up a empty flask, which I think we can use for crafting later on. And I think we should use our wand on everything in here. Yeah, we annihilated him. We might save our wand for something else. Also, the enemies do say things, which I think are hilarious. Not so much this one. I hope they nerfed your spells. And there's Nicolas Cage references and a whole bunch of things. It's a fantastic addition to this game. I believe there's also mods that allow you to increase the things that they say, which I think is a fantastic addition also. We will continue on. And we may as well kill this blue guy. Smack him up. And we have a bat here. Shouldn't prove to be a problem. And more Zorkmans. We are rolling in Zorkmans down here. We're going to make it rain on some bitch later on. But, yes. What do we have here? We have the Lutefisk statue. And I think you can give Lutefisk to it. I've only done it once or twice. Lutefisk, I think it's a fish dish. I don't know. But we will come to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. That still doesn't. Now he knows we're here. And now he's dead. He should have known better. Easy target curse trap. I'm not even going to mess with that. So many Zorkmans. More dudes. Feeling pretty good about our situation at the moment. And I'm hoping to level up sometime soon. Yeah, let's check out where this thing takes us. We can always come back. Ooh, okay. Looks like some sort of treasure room. We found an aged steak, which I will eat, but not enjoy. Step on a trap, should have known better. And we'll hit this lever, just kicks. And something moved, but I have no idea what. Wait for this guy to come along. And we're doing fairly well. I'm a little worried about what's going to happen later on.
Critical.
Because it does get rather hard, and I have come across a thing called a monster zoo, I think it is, that is just completely filled with enemies, like to the brim. And I'm a little worried about those. Oh, here's our shop for the first time, and we have Brax the Demon, or Mr. Piggy as I like to call him. And we have a whole bunch of things here, but I think they're fairly expensive. We have plastic ingots and iron dirks. Is our rusty sword? We should see if we can find some good armor or something like that. We have leveled up. Well, we did take the skill in swords, so we should probably roll with swords whenever possible. None of this seems to be affordable or good for us at the moment. So we might just leave it. We might pick up that zinc blend though. Just because I think we need to be making a lot of ingots and whatnot. Lutefisk cube? I have no idea. Mace of lobster. We can steal stuff from here, but this guy will destroy us. So we're going to leave all of this here and head on out. And another blue slime for us to murderize. Ooh, we found another helmet. Rough Iron Dredmor, which I cannot pronounce. This game has a lot of things that I can't pronounce. And I seem to think of myself as a fairly literate man. And the chest shattered into a million pieces, giving us nothing. Sometimes it takes a while. We did hurt our foot there a little bit. That's the blood stain on the floor. Ooh, and a belt and a pair. A statue of Inconsequencia. Alright, so we'll put on our belt. And check out what this statue has to do. Ah, so it's side quest. Alright, some monster has seized control of the dungeon. The vile monster, Frowenness. The Knives of Hammers. This is just going to turn into Lachlan pronounces things wrong for however many episodes. We'll accept this quest, and I think that'll do us for today. Thank you for joining me for the first episode of, hopefully, this long series. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you enjoyed it and want to see more, subscribe, because I'll be doing this all the time, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much. Bye.